Well, my tidy studio didn't last long. Hello and welcome. If you're new, my name's Emma. I'm an illustrator based in Sheffield and these are my daily-ish vlogs, and this monstrosity is my studio. It was tidy, it honestly was. There's proof of it in a video. But then I sorted out my bedroom. We got a new wardrobe. I had to move a load of stuff out of there, things that need to be processed to charity shops, all duvets and stuff that need to find a home. And I put it all in here, which was a mistake because now I've got boxes back in my tidy studio. But I am not going to put them in that corner there. That corner, you might see the door behind it, is my little stock cupboard, and I cleared my studio out specifically to keep that clear because there were boxes in front of it. So as much as I would like to put these boxes in front of that door, I am not going to do it. I am going to resist. So we're just going to have to live with things in front of my sofa. So I may not have access to my sofa, but c'est la vie. I can live with that. So I've been away for a few days, visiting family, got a chest infection. I don't even know if it was a chest infection. I just got a little bit of like a chesty illness. I'm still a little bit croaky, a bit coughy, but I'm feeling much better. I've got loads of work to do today. And I was planning to get started early, but this morning I had to take a little life detour because yesterday morning, I don't know if you want to know this, but it explains why I didn't start early today. So yesterday morning I woke up to the sound of workmen at 7 o'clock in the morning. It was still dark. Workmen who have been working on next door's house, rifling through my shed to get my wheelbarrow. And basically our fence is down, so I can see why they might have thought that the shed belonged to the house next door, whatever, but it doesn't. So we decided to get some fence posts, temporary fence posts. This garden fence has been a long time coming. It blew down years ago. It's our fault, really. We should have put a fence up. But I've got some thin fence posts. I've been knocking in some fence posts today. We will get some lads to go across it just to demark where the gardens are, to stop any more shed theft. They put it back. I mean, they were using it. They weren't stealing it, but it just made me think that was a priority of things to get on. And as you've probably guessed by all the rubbish that has been accumulating in our house, we sometimes are not the best people to sort things when we need to sort them. So I thought, jumping on the sorting out my house bandwagon, I thought I'd sort the garden out as well. So it's like 5 to 3 now, and the days got away from me again. I banged my hand with a mallet. Can you even see that big old lump on it? It's fine. It's not my drawing hand. I've got some lunch here. I've got a list over there, and I've got a calendar here. So I've got a few things that I need to do today. Join me. The first job is to print out a to-do sheet. Luckily, I already make these as one of my rewards on Patreon. So I'm just going to go in there and print out one of my own note sheets because this is a mess that my brain doesn't want to see at the moment. So you're probably sick of me saying by now, but every month over on Patreon I do monthly downloads and printables. One of the printables is a to-do note sheet. This is this month's. The printer is not offline. The printer is not out of ink. Printing things shouldn't be this hard. Okay, first things first, I'm going to apply for a competition. It's a free to enter competition. I've got, you know, I'm telling you because I'm entering, I'm not anything to do with it. It's from people called Picture Hooks, and they do them every now and then. And it's based around the theme of what's in the box, or what's inside. I've done a box, what's inside. And I need to apply. The closing date for that is the 9th of December, and it is not that yet, so I've got time. All the details to any competitions that I hear about, by the way, I put for free up on my Patreon. So if you want to get notifications of those, just go and follow me for free. It's patreon.com/Emma Woodthorpe. No obligation, obviously. Yeah, no obligation, obviously. But if I never mention it, you'll never know that I do it. I've already done my illustrations. I'm just going to go and fill that in, so let's do it. So I always make sure that I read thoroughly any application instructions, because some of them are quite odd, not on this one necessarily, but some competitions they've got certain requirements. So for example, for this one, it needs to be a JPEG, it needs to be 72 DPI, and it needs to be under 3 megabytes per image. So just make sure that you're meeting all the requirements, because something silly like avoiding reading your instructions could exclude you before you've even got in front of the judge's eyes. So.
Comply with this license or the terms and conditions of the Picture Hooks Quiet Loud competition, and that the illustrations are original to the entrant and do not infringe any copyright, trademark, moral right, or any other right of any person or entity, and do not include anything defamatory.
Once again, oh no, it's just done it. I was going to say, once again, I've got the Circle of Doom, which happened last time with the Picture Hooks competition, but I've just received, thank you for your entry. So I need to email those to their submissions email address, and then I need to just quickly pop out to the shops and be back before it gets dark. Before I go out, because it is getting dark, this is just a thing that I made. It's available for free if you head to my Patreon. The link's in the video description. It's taken from an idea by Katie Chappell. I've talked about this before, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about it. But it's to get over the fear of failure. You have got 100 rejections list and basically try and fill it up. Hopefully, by the time you finish, you will be accepted on at least one thing that you've applied for. They don't all. The aim isn't just to get rejections, but it's to get over the fear of applying for things. So this is available. I made this printable. If you want it, you can go and have it. And the way I use it is when I apply to something, I write what it is inside. So PH, Picture Hooks, what's inside competition, and I put a circle around it so I know what I've applied for. And if I am unsuccessful, I tick it because it is a rejection. So if you'd like that, better go and get it. Couldn't resist popping it into the charity shop when I was out. I've got some lovely children's books. So this is Possum Magic by Mem Fox and Julie Vivas, an Australian classic. I love the illustrations. That's why I got all of these books, because I like the illustrations. So there's that one. This one, Ginger Finds a Home, felt very Quentin Blake-esque. I love anything about a cat, so I look forward to having a look through that one. That's Ginger Finds a Home by Charlotte Vogue. Catherine and the Lion by Claire Jarrett. I like the lion's face. Lovely. And these are all books that I've never heard of before, so it's always nice to get a bit of inspiration when in the charity shop. And this one is There's a Tiger in the Garden by Lizzie Stewart. All of these books were 99p in the charity shop. I feel like this is inspired potentially by Tiger Came to Tea, but who knows, I haven't read it yet. But I thought it was cute. I did actually buy the book for the cover. So I know you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but I did. There you go, what are you going to do about it? Right, next thing on the list is to organise Christmas party dates. I'm aware I'm talking about Patreon a lot, but it's just what I'm doing today. So over on my Patreon, I've got a drawing club, the Scribbles Aloud drawing club. Every month we meet on Zoom to practice drawing. Usually I provide a slideshow. In December we're going to have a Christmas party, so you bring your own thing that you want to draw. Ornaments, Christmas decorations, utensils, cutlery, whatever you want. Clocks, toys, anything. And I'll be making some prompts. I've had some good suggestions of drawing prompts from my patrons. So things like non-dominant hand drawing, drawing upside down, drawing with your hands covered in a box, drawing with something chunky, drawing with something fine. I don't know, lots of little fun things. We're going to draw against the clock. It's going to be like a Christmas party, a bit more informal, but I need to get some dates in order. Dates. I need to get some dates, what's the word? Organised. So normally I give my patrons a chance to vote on a date because I think it's nice. These date options this month are going to be at 9 o'clock. I normally do it at 6 o'clock, but a few people have mentioned from Australia that they really like to get involved. So because I don't want to be up all night, and I don't want to be up super early in the morning because I will be no good for anyone. 9 o'clock at night seems to be a good compromise. People in Australia might be able to get involved if they get up at like 8 o'clock. I know it's not great for a Christmas party, but it's the best I can do. So all of the options are going to be at 9 o'clock in the evening, but I need to give my patrons something to vote on. Let's get it done. So that's up now, and I've made it available for all members, even free members, so that you guys can know what dates are on offer if you're not already on a paid tier. But just note that the drawing session, the live drawing session, will be for all paying members. But my tiers start at £1 a month, and you can just join for December if you want to. So just make sure that you're signed up in December if you want to get involved, and feel free to cancel. After that, your finances are your business. I'm not here to guilt you. That's one of the reasons I made the tiers so... I made the tiers at the price that they are. I know that it's still not in everyone's budget and everyone's priority to join a drawing club, but I wanted to make it as available to as many people as possible. And can I just say, one thing that's made me really happy is that I've realised that I can add gifts to my newsletters. So that has made me immeasurably happy. It's like 5 now. I don't know how much more I'm going to... God, I just dropped that. I don't know how much more I'm going to do. I do need to order some more cards, but maybe I will wait until I've got a bit more money to do that. I need to film a sketchbook tour for my patrons. Also, every month for the £1 tier and above, I also give not just downloads like these printables. I also do a tour of my observational sketchbooks. There hasn't been much in November, so it's December now, but I'll film last month's sketches. But I want to do that when the light's better. The light in this room is awful, so there is that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. But I've done a bit today. Let me take that off my list. Oh, that's what I can do. I can collect all of the drawing prompts that people have given me for the party. And I'm going to put them on a special bits of paper, and I'm going to put them in a hat, and we can draw them on the night. So I won't be planning it, it'll be completely random. So I've got a bunch of prompts there. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I've got a load of unused paper. So if I think of any more or any better ones, I will do those. I'm also taking suggestions. So if you've got a way of drawing, a drawing prompt that you think would be fun, let me know in the comments. So I've got things like non-dominant hand, colour mashups, choose 2 random colours, something wet, something dry, so choose a paint or choose some pastels, upside down drawing, no peeking, continuous line drawing, have I said that? Two-handed drawing, that's always a good one, so you can either draw 2 hands on one image or you can do 2 at the same time. And I'm thinking about throwing something in that I can control, like halfway through a time I can hold up a sign that says swap hands or something like that. We can see how we go with something like that. I don't want to introduce too much chaos too quickly, because I know it might cause frustration, but it's just an idea. Let me know what you think about that one as well. I'm going to go and find my lip balm because my lips are so dry. The cold weather's really taken its toll. So I'm going to go and find my lip balm and edit this video for you so you've got something to watch. But let me know your ideas for drawing prompts in the comments. If you are going to be getting involved in the drawing session, let me know in the YouTube comments as well, because it's always nice to know who on my YouTube is also a patron. If you are a patron, even if you're a free patron, go and have a look at the post that I've just made. I've made that post free. I'm not sure whether non-paying patrons can vote, but the poll's on there as well. So if you are going to get leveled up onto a paid tier and you want to get involved on the live drawing session, you can vote on that as well. But go and have a look at patreon.com/Emma Woodthorpe. That's me, and get some information. And let me know, like I say, on the YouTube comments, if you're one of my patrons and if you're going to get involved as well. Suggestions for drawing prompts are very much welcome. How would you like it to go? Because I don't want to make something that's not fun. But I did used to be a teaching assistant with 4 and 5-year-olds, so Christmas parties are kind of in my skill set. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video here, get my slippers on, have a cup of tea and edit this video for you. So I will hopefully see you in the next one. Until then, bye.